guys, we're going truck camping. I was hoping to do a good truck rain camp, but rain came in last night, heavy. It was supposed to come in tonight. We're gonna see what happens. It's still pretty overcast, and I'm sure I've shown you guys already. I got some good food planned and some other stuff planned. Just walked around, checking things out. Somebody left their gear behind. Somebody got up a spot here and hung their headlamp and left it behind. I'm gonna leave it hanging there all the way till tomorrow. Hopefully they come back, maybe they want it. But if they don't, I'm adding it to the gear arsenal. This is the setup for tonight. I got some ideas, but I got some fun things I'm gonna use to camp tonight. But tonight we're just gonna enjoy the bed of the truck. I'm really looking forward to it. Although it's actually my second time camping in it. It's really my first camping actually in the bed. I'm gonna throw some tarps down first. I think that'll insulate it a little bit because this is gonna get cold tonight. I think it's gonna get down to like 45 tonight. So I'm gonna throw maybe one tarp down and then show you what else I'm gonna do to it. I brought a big inflatable, one of those inexpensive, I think costs $25, blows up to about 5 inches thick. I actually think it has a leak in it, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna blow this up, but I am gonna put my big Agnes on top of it just to see how it goes. I'm gonna make it comfortable tonight. I was lucky. I brought several camping poles. Of course, I brought my comb I can never say it. I brought my Comb Club poles, which I like. I'm gonna tie out my tarps and show you what this looks like. Another thing, guys, no matter how much you prepare, you're gonna forget something. Guess what I forgot? The magnets I needed to mount my tarp to my truck. And it's raining. I can't believe it's raining. I'm actually excited. I had to cover up some of my stuff with some tarps real quick, and then I had to cover the GoPro up because I have a different plate cover on, so it can't get wet right now. So I got everything guyed out. I got my sleeping pad in there, my sleeping bag. I got my pillow up front. Over here, I got another Temu product I'm trying out. It's a table. I got my battery bag right here. And what I'm gonna do is now go get firewood, get things ready for dinner. When I get inside, which is gonna be an early night, because I'm kind of tired, I'm gonna bring you guys in, show you around. It looks like we got a decent fire ring for the night. Not bad. They cleaned it out. There's not many coals left in there, but they did leave this cool stick I'm gonna use tonight. I might whittle a design on it for the next person coming in. But right now, it was a wet night, it rained a lot. It's been raining on and off today. I didn't think it was gonna rain at all. It's almost time for me to eat, and I brought a good meal tonight, so I'm gonna have to start a fire early, get some coals going, because it's a little different from what I've done before. I love when I walk up in the woods and stumble across something like this. It's like my own little firewood shop, all ready for me, off the ground and seasoned. I thought I'd share my frustration about something that's going on right now, guys. Now, tonight I'm truck camping at a state forest where I'm at. Now, this state forest has done a lot of upgrading lately, meaning they've been adding a lot more camping sites. I understand they do that. It's revenue, has to pay the people who maintain the forest. I get it. I have no problem. My problem is when they don't update things right. Now, I had a young woman come here a little while ago. If she ever gets to see this, I want to apologize if it ends up being my fault, but in reality, we both got messed up because of the State Forest Service and whoever runs their website. Now, when I reserved this site, and I've been coming here for years, guys, before the channel ever started, I come here year round, usually in the cold. This is where I camp in the cold when I can't travel. Now, forestry website has this site listed under a number. Been coming here for years, it was a certain number. On the map on their website, it's still the same number, but they've changed the number on the plaque on the site, which I didn't pay attention to because I've been coming here for so long, I know the number of the site. The young lady was very nice. She came over and asked about being preserved, and I said yes, and I told her about what was going on. She was more than friendly, said she would take the other site. It's not a problem, but that's not right. If you're going to change these Forestry Service, fix map sources and the page sources that are mostly digital. So I'm going to sit around for a little while. I'm going to wait and see if she comes back. I asked her to please come back. Although I've got all that hooked up, I'll wrap it up and jet. I mean, I'm not going to ruin their night. I'll help them with a fire, whatever they need at their campsite. I don't know, it just kind of took the damper out of my night. I wanted to have a good night and relax, and then here, because of someone else's mistake, I could be messing up someone else's night. And she seemed really, really nice and went on her way. And I'm going to give them about another hour. And if she doesn't come back, then I know everything's good. It's getting close to dusk. I'm still sitting here waiting to see what's going to happen, because I don't want to ruin anyone's night. You know, guys, you know I'm an avid outdoorsman. I'll be out again. I'm not worried about it. But I'm not going to ruin someone's night because some website messed up the pages, messed up the sites. But I did add to the firewood. My dinner is ready to roll. I'm actually starving, but I've snacked on a couple things. I can't wait to get you in there and show you everything if I get to stay. Well, I'm probably going to get to stay. She seemed very, very cordial, you know, because if the sites are mixed up and we both reserved them, the other site's empty, so she probably took it. I just wish she came back and let me know. She hasn't came back yet, so I don't know anything. But I'm just relaxing now, guys. Not much is going on. I'm basically got all my stuff ready to roll. If it ends up, if I end up leaving, because I will leave if she actually comes back and wants this site, I'm not going to the other site. I will put everything in the back seat of the truck. I've got everything in, basically, and I got one crate and a couple of my backpacks with stuff in them. So all I have to do is, I will literally go around here and cut all these guy lines, wrap that tarp up, throw it in the back, deflate these two pads, roll them up, throw them in the back, throw those bags in the back, and leave. I'll sort that all out tomorrow. But if I'm not staying, there's going to be more than enough wood for anyone after I leave. That's my little give back, and I have the fire ready to start, so if they actually end up coming here and taking the site, then I'm actually going to start it for them, so they have a good night. I'm not going to let someone else's error ruin someone else's night. Not going to happen. I'm not that type of person, but I'll wait a couple more minutes. It's already been an hour, so if anything was going to get sorted out, it would be by now, but I'm just waiting. Go. Let's get that over to the fire pit. Nice. I got to get this going because I need a good bed of coals. So what I'm going to do is get this going, pull the coals over, and get my food out. And right now I'm going to prepare it while this is cooking, while this is burning. Show you guys what I got for tonight. We are going to make some pocket food, or we're going to have some hobo dinner, what I thought. I'm doubling the tinfoil so it doesn't burn through. Wait till you see, guys. All right, first I'm going to coat these down. Let me go take care of the fire real quick. Right, some of my wood rolled off. She's starting back up. All right, first, steak tips, or beef tips, or whatever you want to call them. I'm putting them right in there. Oh my God, they smell so good. They're seasoned. Oh man, that smells good. Okay. Close that up. Next. Mushrooms. I'm gonna break them up a little bit. This is very simple to do, guys, if you have everything ready when you come out. That way it's not as complicated. I think that's good. I really didn't even want to use any utensils. I'd be able to eat, but I didn't want to have anything. Okay. Carrots next. Not a lot, just some. Oh yeah. Roasted potatoes. They're already cooked, so they don't need to cook as long. If I get a good bit of coals, 20 minutes on each side will be good. I'm actually going to eat one of these real quick. That's how hungry I am. Oh man, that's good. All right. I don't think I'll be able to finish all this. Some peppers. Have me one of them too. Some onions. Oh, that fire took off now. You guys only know how good this smells. Wow. I'm gonna sit down because my back is a little tight. Okay, that's in, that's in. It's more than enough peppers. Sweet tips, that. I'm making sure I got all my ingredients. All right. I'm gonna top it off with some cream of mushroom soup, guys. This is gonna be good. I'll get that all over everything. Let it drip down in there. That looks pretty, just like that. I do have some silverware here, but I'm gonna wipe my hands real quick. It's a little messy. Now I've coated both sides. Both sides are coated. What I'm gonna do is take this over, like that. Roll these the edges really, really tight, guys. You don't want nothing coming out. No juices. No, nothing. And then squeeze them really tight. You're basically making this your oven. Roll that up. And then once you roll it up, crimp it good and squeeze it good. Crimp and squeeze, crimp and squeeze. Because remember, I did put cream of mushroom soup in there, so we don't want that coming out when it starts heating up. That's tight. Push it in there. I've pushed some over, so I'm sneaking it back over. And do that really tight. This is called a hobo dinner. And I take no offense at it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my coals really good and going. Then I'm gonna put this on for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip it over for 20 minutes, not moving it. And then she should be ready. I'll check it, but she should be ready. And I got some salt and pepper. It's going in this bowl. Dinner time. Well, looks like tonight we're gonna have a good night. I hope that young woman and her friends have a good camp. If she sees this video ever in the future, you knew your number and you knew my number and how it got mixed up. Get up with me And if you can give me those numbers, I will treat you to a free site down here in the forest. All totally on me. Over there. That. All right, let's give that 20 minutes. It's a little breezy tonight. If it hadn't rained so hard last night, I wouldn't be having a fire tonight. But it did. Got that over the coals. And even if anything blows, keep an eye on it. But everything's soaking wet, so it's all right. Can't wait to eat. I'm starving. All right, it's time to give her a flip. Let's check it out together. All right, I'm not going to change the camera much. I'm going to show you from this angle. That looks delicious. I'm just going to, look at that. I'm just going to pour that right in. Now, that is going to be good. Guys, that smells so good. I think I'm going to leave that like that because I might put anything in there I didn't finish in there for later because I sealed it so well. I looked up when I got here, but there's still limbs falling. I'm going to eat this up, enjoy the fire a little bit, and then I'm going to turn in a little early tonight because I just want to relax and get some good sleep out here in the woods. So I'm going to show you how I got that set up. It's nice. It's going to be a nice sleep. I might watch a movie tonight to go to bed with. What do you think? Something woodsy like maybe the Blair Witch Project. One was good. They made the remake a couple years later, and that sucked. And then I forget when they made the other Blair Witch after, which was supposed to be the girl's brother as he grew up. That's good. So I might watch one of those two out here in the woods tonight. That'd be fun. And before I turn in, guys, I'm gonna have me some pumpkin spice marshmallows. I just got a gale warning alert on my phone. I was getting ready to turn in, guys, and all of a sudden, like, the wind out here changed. And we all know when that wind changed, something's different. Top of the trees are whipping like crazy. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got to be gusting about 40 or 50 miles an hour. We're just kind of, see? We're just kind of sheltered in here because we're lower. But man, it is gusting, man. Stuff's falling from the trees. It's going to be interesting in that truck tonight. Guys, this is nice. Could having a truck get any better than this? I can camp wherever I want. Just getting situated now. I'm all tucked in my sleeping bag. Tonight I'm using it just like a quilt, nothing special. But I'm gonna take you guys. You hear that? I pulled the tailgate up just to give me some wind block a little bit. The wind is still beating bad out there. Sitting next to me, of course, I have my fan. I'm gonna put my phone right here. I have my cable all hooked up with my battery bank. My GoPro battery is recharging. I have my saline for my contacts. I'm gonna show you this little table. This little table right here, guys, is nice. I cannot wait to do a review on it. Does a lot of good things. I have my little, this is like my personal container. It has extra stuff I might need, food and glasses holder. Brought my other stuff in down. And that's what the back of it looks like. But I'm covered in case it rains tonight. One thing's pretty cool. My wife and I have been watching a new channel called, I think it's called City Steading. If you guys haven't seen that channel, look it up. They are a couple. They do great videos on making your own beer and mead and wine. And I am going to start making my own mead. And it's so simple. I cannot wait to do it. I'm going to make some peach mead and some blueberry mead and some honey mead. Honey's gonna be first, but I'm gonna try that, and I'll let you know how it goes. I might make a video. I don't know. It takes like 4 to 6 weeks for it to make, to ferment after making it. But I think that'll go good. I cannot wait to have that on a backpacking trip. Like have my own peach mead or something like that to have. That's gonna be so cool. Get some of that nighttime medicine. Now soon, guys, I'm gonna do a live video on YouTube. I'm trying to time it right. I actually thought if everything went good tonight, I was gonna do it, but when all that confusion happened earlier, kind of took the wind out of my sails, and I didn't feel like doing it. But I'm going to do a live video soon. It's going to be out on a campsite, either backpacking or camping. Heck, I might even do a stealth camping. I don't care. But I'm going to do one soon, just to chat with everybody. It's been so great communicating with all the other people who love the outdoors, not just other YouTube channel creators, but all the viewers. It is amazing, especially all my subscribers. Guys, please keep contacting me, talk and chat and sharing information. It is amazing. I'm so appreciative. And pretty soon, keep an eye out in one of my videos I'm going to put up. I'm going to do I'm going to start doing giveaways. And it's only because I've got so much gear, guys, and it's starting to spill over. I can't store it. I can't do anything with it. And when you get so much of so much of so much, some of it's not going to get used again for like another year or two. And let me tell you something. I know how hard I had it when I was starting out in the outdoor community and accumulating gear and accumulating quality gear. So soon I'm going to start doing some giveaways of some of the gear I put on the channel, some of my personal gear I've had for years. And I'm not sure how I'll do that yet because it's iffy of getting in contact with, you know, somebody. I do a giveaway, somebody wins, they got to contact me, but you know, you got to do it in a way that the person who won gets it. It's confusing. Giveaways, I don't know how, but I'll get it mastered. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm going to pull my phone up and watch some Blair Witch Project or something. I don't know. Something interesting. If nothing happens during the night, I'll see you in the morning. But if anything happens, I'm going to bring you back. It wasn't the perfect trip I planned, guys, but it was a trip. More to come. I will never get tired of being in the outdoors. Good night. Good morning, guys. I slept really good. Really good. The big Agnes on this, it feels like a bed. I mean, my bed at home. I slept really good. It didn't rain last night. It sprinkled a little this morning, but nothing big. I'm going to get up and make some coffee. Probably bore you a little more with some chat. And then I gotta get home. I've got some stuff to do today. But yeah, this went really good. Man, look at that hair. You probably already flicked me off with my hair. Alright guys, let's go make some coffee. The rain I wanted to come in last night's coming right now. I checked the radar, there's a storm just coasting right off this way. I got a different stove I wanted to use tonight. This morning. But I gotta find where I put it. There's my stove. Put one of my other favorite pots out. This something I can keep all my stuff in. And brought a new stove I bought. Whew. Man, I bought this stove at least 8 years ago. I haven't used it yet. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it this morning. It's the same type, see? But it's just a little bit different, a little bit bigger. Man, it's coming down. It is nice though, but with everything last night happening, I didn't run this tarp out further. I was going to run another tarp right here. So if it rained, I'd be protected and could hang out. I was planning on hanging out right here by the truck all night. When all that stuff happened with the site, you know, kind of put the dampener on things, so I never got to it because I didn't want to have more to take down. Alright, though. Just roll with it and improvise. I'm going to make some cowboy coffee this morning. That smells so good first thing in the morning. It's beautiful out this morning. But still raining pretty good. And I'm going to pour my cold water in. And wait another 3 minutes. This is where my patience gets stretched. But camping in the truck, in the rain, in the fall, I'll wait. Now, the one thing I don't like about that setup is this is my coffee cup. I like to keep it together sometimes, and I didn't bring my other one. So let's see if I can keep the grounds out of this. I give it credit. That lip on that kept from spilling. I didn't see any grounds in that. I'm perfecting that. It's turning out really good. I do like a little creamer, a little sweetener. But man, that smells so good. I know. Now, if I'm out and I don't have it or forget my sweeteners and stuff, I will drink it black. This is just my little luxury I like to have when I'm out. These little carry sweeteners are nice. But what my wife and I have done too is, you know, if you're a social drinker and you get your alcohol, save those little bottles that stuff comes in. They make great creamer bottles. So that way, if we're on a couple day hike and I'm afraid of this getting smashed, because I have gotten these smashed before, my wife and I put the creamer in those little bottles, and they work great as little coffee accessories. Whew. And this thing's gotten hot already. That's how hot that coffee gets. But it was worth it. Oh man, guys, that's really good. And when fall gets here, pumpkin spice donut. I'm probably only going to eat half, just because it's a dense donut. I mean, for me, that's pretty dense. I can't. So that hobo dinner was amazing. I haven't had one of those in a while camping, but I'm going to have another one soon. It's just so easy and efficient, and you know, if you wanted, you could have that all treated before you even go to the campsite. But you just gotta remember, if you have meats, you gotta keep it cool till you get there. But or till you cook it, I mean. And also clean up on it is really easy. I could have easily put everything inside that tin foil, all my empty packets, all the extra stuff I didn't eat, and hiked it back wherever I was going if I was backpacking. I do have one of those trips coming up. do miss being miles in the woods, and the crap you come across out there is crazy, guys. Also got a stealth coming up, because one thing I noticed here at the state forest, beside that confusion fiasco, they've added too many sites. The site I'm at used to be one of the second most secluded one. It's not anymore. I've got 2 campsites within eye distance from me. And so this will probably be my last fall camp here. Now I'll winter camp here when I can, because no one around here likes to camp in the wintertime. I come out when it's 0. I'll come out when it's negatives. I don't care. We just don't get those temps as much as I wish we did. But so when the extreme cold gets here, I'll come back. Other than that, now it's too busy for me. So stealth camping is going to rise, and my traveling and backpacking trips are going to rise. I'm not there's nothing against it. I don't have anything against it, anybody going out in the woods and spending time in nature, but I'm not a park camper. I can't do it, where people's running all around. I go out in the woods to get away from it. So it is what it is, guys. Well, I've got everything almost wrapped up. I even made a second cup of coffee. It's so good. I have to check video once in a while to make sure everything recorded, especially audio. And I noticed, babe, I got something on my hoodie. Sorry. Every time I go camping and bring stuff home, my wife's just like, what did you do? Or, did you get something to eat out of the woods? Oh, man. She knows she married a little boy, just likes to play in the woods. So, it was a great night overall, besides all the chaos. I did leave them enough wood. They got plenty of wood here. I'm gonna scoot it over and give them a nice pile for the next person that comes. This rain is really nice. And now it's a soft rain hitting the canopy. It's really, really nice. Also, guys, I quickly mentioned it last night. I am gonna start a giveaway soon, and I'm gonna do it periodically just to get rid of some of my gear. I mean, I don't want any money for it. Most of the stuff I get deals on, and you know, what's the sense of me collecting it over years and years and years, and it just sitting there. So I've got several things already I'm gonna get out, just because I have them and I'm not using them. And you know, after a while, just like everything else, you get that particular type of gear you like, or a certain piece of gear actually works the way you want it to, so that's the one you tend to use a lot. I'd like to keep things for different situations, but once I have 4, 5, 6 things for each situation, then I'm just collecting. So I'm gonna start a giveaway soon, guys, and give that stuff back and let someone else who's just starting out, or maybe someone who needs that thing right then and there, and I don't know, maybe someone else can gift it to someone they know. So it's all about giving back, but just keep an eye out for it. The only thing I see a problem with, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I know some YouTubers do giveaways, it's not a big thing. I have to make sure that someone doesn't come in after I pick someone and say, hey, I'm that person, because there's no messaging on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. If any of my viewers know how to figure that out, or know how to get around that, please put it in the comments. I'm curious. I haven't dug into it deep, because I just mentioned it to my wife not too long ago that I was going to do that with the giveaways. But I don't know. I really don't know how to do that right yet, or figure it out. I mean, I know to keep it, I know how to funnel it down to get it to that person, like the comment, subscribe, and the random generator. I found that. But that's as far as I went, because I couldn't make that next leap of making sure that person who wins gets what I send them. You know, if I say, okay, this person won, let's say Billy Bob Joe won, okay, and Billy Bob Joe, send me your email. Well, someone else could see that, and email me and say, hey, I'm Billy Bob Joe, and their email could be totally different, and I don't know. That's the confusion part. So yeah, if anyone knows how to jump around that, please put it in the comments. So guys, thanks for coming along on this. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. Truck bed campsite confusion camp. I don't know. I'm gonna come up with something. But thanks for coming along with me on this silly night. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Every like helps the channel. Every subscription helps the channel and allows me to get back what I'm doing. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching. Here's the update. The next morning on my way home, everything from that night was still bothering me. I couldn't get it off my mind. So I already knew I was going to contact the state forest agencies or the state forest management department. I was going to contact them about the confusion that was on the web pages. But then it dawned on me on the drive. What if that young woman never sees this video? So what I did was I contacted them about the website error. I also asked if they would be able to refund her her money and let me pay for her site. And they did. They got in touch with the young lady, told her what had happened, and they apologized for it, and they apologized to me for the confusion. They took care of the problem, and they let me rectify it with her, so she got her campsite paid for the night. Everything worked out. So it's over with now, but I was glad I could roll with it when it all happened. A little frustrating. I got a little testy for a little bit. I think you can probably see it in my face. But all in all, it went well. I had a great night. She and her friends got a refund, and the website's fixed. See you on the next one, guys.